We have the Xiao butt plug.
Huh?
Something about a pup. Oh. Yeah, because that goblet looked like a butt plug. This guy got a dirty mind. Okay, I'll show it to you guys again. This, see, it's you know what I mean. There's tons of them. Yeah, there is tons of them. And we could do a tier list. Most comfortable looking ones in Genshin. You know, we can figure it out. Here are categories. It's safe and good, not perfect but usable. You might experience some trouble, or don't do that. Actually, I lied. I am gonna add back C. This is for the freaks, right? Okay, it's not your first time doing this. No, it is. I don't do this usually. This is just a cup and it has a chip in it. Don't do that. This is also chipped and a cup and has spikes on it. Don't do it. You're putting these cups into a squishy soft bag that's kind of small, so these things are gonna tear the bag up. Now we're getting somewhere because we gotta have that round top to actually be able to put it inside of the bag, right? So for it to be safely put into the bag, because once the bag closes, it's kind of hard to put your hand back in and get the cup out. It has to have a flared base that'll stick out the top of the bag, right? So this doesn't have that, but it does have a rope. So technically, if we use it, how do I say this? Tampon style. You know what I mean? It has a thing, you can yank it out. So I think that this could cause some troubles, but I think it could work. I think it could work, guys. Okay, this is square, but it has a base and it has like a covered top. But it's really square. I think this is for freaky people. This is a flask with gears on it. I don't think this is gonna work. I think physically it's not possible. Actually, you could use it. You know how like some people like to drink, but they don't drink with their mouths, they put it somewhere else? You could do that. I'll put it in the free category. This has spikes at the top and is open. It's a cup that is spiky. Don't do that. So I feel like it could work because the top of it is covered and it's smaller than the rest of it. I think it could work. This is a geometric cup, but it's like full of like amber and stuff. I think this is a freaky one. Okay, another cup. This one isn't chipped and it's smooth. It has flare. If you can get it over the rim, you're smooth sailing from there. This is another flask. Just do the same thing as this. Just put a liquid in there and go to town. You know, cup with spiky thing on it. Don't do that. This is a fireworks box. Now, technically, if you only put in the very top, I say it's possible. Ending with a bang, I would say. You just gotta be really careful, you know? Okay, this is a trumpet. So if the question was like doing anything with it, you could kind of work with that. This is specifically putting it inside of the bag. Oh, if you put it in the... You're right. It has a little like dangly sharp piece on it. Yeah, and it's kind of like curved. It might be good for somebody who's trying to get into all kinds of angles, you know? This is a lamp. If you put in the very tip of the lamp, I think it could work. Okay, now this item right here is curious. It's a unique idea. Okay, so it's like, it's wide. It's full of like honey. If you're somehow able to get the bottom in first, you could use the top of the wings as a way to pull it out. I think that it could be possible. Okay, now we're on to Xiao's item. It's got some electric stimulation to it, you know? Honestly, out of all of these, this is probably like top 10 of all time. The spiky cup. Okay, now we have a jug of beer. You can't even do the flask technique. It's just not possible. And what if you get a splinter? That's so painful and uncomfortable in such a spot like that. Okay, now this is a shell with a pearl in it. Hypothetically speaking, if you got a whole lot of those pearls and it got some way to connect them, I think you will experience some trouble with it, but you could. Genshin after this stream. How am I not supposed to think of this? God, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, now this right here. Flared base. Starts small. Widens. It's just a little bit too spiky. I think that this would like poke and prod, but I think you could do it. This is another one of those like jugs. So you could either do the good old flasks, you know, of just like taking a sip, but from the other end. Or you could use the base. And I think it's curved enough that it could work. I think that this could work. Okay, now we have another really good contender. I'm serious. This is a good contender. It has not only a flare, but it has the decoration. You know how like some people will have like, they'll get like some shapes on it, you know, like a custom gemstone of some kind, you know, for cuteness. It's just functional. we have another really round one. So the round ones I have faith in. I will say this is a little bit small, so I think you might get in trouble with how small this top is, but maybe you could have the bell act a little bit more of a stopper. You get some of that friction instead of it being like smooth glass. It could have a little bit of friction to it. Okay, now we have a jug. I think it's possible. Guys, I think it's possible. We have another flask. I'm just gonna put all the flasks together and say, you know what to do. You understand what's happening. You know what you're gonna do. This is another one that I feel like you might encounter issues with the heat, but let's say that this only heats a little bit. So you're warming the bag. I think it could work, guys. Ignore the fires coming off of it. Maybe some people just like that, you know? We have a literal claw cup. Scroll of the Cinder City should be S. Do I have that in here? The claw is S? How? It's staying in this category. It's staying in the freak category. We're getting to the last row of these creatures. Okay, we have another cup. I just don't think. All of these should be S. What? Okay, we have another horn. It has like a little chain on it though, so I'm kind of worried, but I think it could still work. You just wouldn't be able to get much, you know? You couldn't be able to fit a lot of it into the bag. It's onto boss drops. So we have the originals right over here. We have this one. We have Andreas's. This is not safe to use. You'll never get it out. It's just gonna be trapped inside the bag forever. Okay, so this is another one of the OG items. So now, when we're looking at this one, this is Tartaglia's. Tartaglia's is specifically like a ribbon, right? It has a ribbon around it. So if you remove the ribbon, or you tighten the ribbon more. All right, another one of them. This, again, like look at them. They're just straight up. So this is a fire heart. This is the heart of Signora, and it's on fire. This is a ball. If you get many of them, and then you use the vines around, it could function. I think it's functional. Okay, so this is another ball with vine in it. If this is like a really hard vine, I think it could be, you've seen these things before. You could do this. This is like literally a black hole. I think that this is like a one and done. Your bag would be spaghettified. Now this one, I would say it's spikier. It's a little bit more sharp, but you would be able to remove it from your bag. I just think it's for a very specific type of scary person. All right, we have this one. It is a chest piece. I'm just saying, people have done it before. S, okay. All right, I'll listen to the community, I guess. My experienced viewers, I'll listen to you on the comfortability of a chess piece in a bag. Horse chess piece, I'm a little bit less inclined. I think that horse chess piece might cause issues. Also, S, now I think you're lying to me. I think that you are going to encounter some trouble with the horse chess piece. It's a lot of maneuvering, you know? All right, final thing is a broken queen chess piece, shattered in the middle. I'm just gonna say, I think this is the aftermath. You get it in the free category. It's never gonna return. It's literally broken and has spikes on the top of it. Anyways, here it is. Here's a tier list. I'm gonna remove the captions, guys. When I post this online, I think people should know what this is ranking. I think that they should just look for themselves and think, that's weird.